That's that's a lot of information. I think I get it, but my question is, how? How are we going to do that? Let's find out. Susan,
Yes.
I just sat through 2 days of GridWeek, and I see it. I'm starting to get it. But here's my question. I see where we're going. My question is, how?
Well, from our perspective, you've got to connect the consumer into the mix. And the means to do that, and there was a lot of really good conversations in this morning's panels about that, is empowering consumers with information, letting them understand what's going on in the home, and giving them a sense of how they can participate to make a difference.
You know, I think one of the key points made in the session this morning was collaboration. We need collaboration of all the technologies, all the companies that are building the technology to come together. And then from there is specifications. We don't want the specifications to be prescribed. We don't want it to be fixed. We don't want it to be mandated. It's something that we all should come together on as the companies and identify what's right for the consumer.
It's a broad collaboration effort. I mean, on the lowest level, it's smart meters. You know, and when most, I think, lay people think of the smart grid, they're thinking of smart meters, and that is certainly like perhaps the most base level currency almost for the smart grid. But it's basically internet on the grid, right? It's IP on the grid, and so we're basically taking two of the biggest industries in the world historically and trying to just mesh them together.
If it's everything that we want it to be, it'll not stop. It's like the internet, it progresses naturally.
We will get from here to tomorrow by looking both at what we need for the future and to achieve the societal goals, but also figuring out that we are working with a moving infrastructure that's working. So in essence, we have to keep things going, but we can't preclude the future.
I think collaboration is the key. I think the intelligence, the interconnectedness, it's absolutely the critical area that we need to go into in order to make it successful.
Okay, so from what I'm gathering, everyone here needs to just stop, collaborate, and listen to each other's ideas. I understand that, yeah. Stop, collaborate, and listen.
All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention.
Well, Vanilla Ice was ahead of his time. Stop, collaborate, and listen. I love that. It's collaboration. Would you like to collaborate with me on a cup of coffee? I will pour, and then you could put the cream in. Follow me. Here we go. Joan, what do you do? What does your company do?
I work for IBM.
You work for IBM, so you would really be, I'm going to say, like the mug. This is IBM. IBM's going to handle the mug, okay? Now, so that's kind of the structure. So what, the technology, right, the information, I'll handle that. That will be the coffee. There we go, okay? There we go. Now we're collaborating on that. Sir, who do you work for?
I'm Paddy, I'm from Ireland.
Excellent. Welcome, sir. We are looking to collaborate, right? As a metaphor, she held the mug, Joan held the mug, I poured the coffee. Now we need some cream. If you could put some cream in there to help us collaborate, that would really work. Can you put some cream in there? And
That's perfect.
Oh, can I share with myself?
Please do so.
that's what collaboration is all about. Paul, what company do you work for, sir?
Motorola.
Motorola, you're going to be the sugar in this. We're collaborating. So I think we're on to something here, Joan. Thank you very much.
Somebody to stir.
We need somebody to stir. What company are you with?
Siemens.
Siemens, great. If Siemens can provide the stirrer, so we have Motorola, we have IBM, we have Siemens, all collaborating. And if you could just taste it and tell me how good it is. And,
Outstanding.
may I?
Sweet.
Do you mind? Let's
No.
see.
Don't mind my germs.
That is one smart cup of coffee.